The wave is coming back to you at this moment.
Yep.
You have the wave receiving.
Yep.
You want it to come out to at least past here.
Mm-hmm.
Because then if you build up your rage, right?
Yep.
And you don't give him the rage by zoning from each minion, if you can. Like as best you can. You will be able to take all in with the ignite. Because you'll win the all in if you can chase with auto.
Yep.
But what happens here is you use the Q, burning your own rage. So now you're out of rage. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You let him stack to full on rage, like his...
That's why he goes on the okay. Makes sense.
Fury, I mean, not rage. You take the tower shot, burning your Q again for no reason. Now your Q is cooldown. And then you E in.
Except you usually go for
100.
tower. Yeah.
You're under tower, but you don't have 100 of this, the rage, so you can't empower W and Q. You can only do one or the other. So you do empower Q, which means you don't have the empower W. And if you don't have the empower W, your stun is like really short. So you stun him, but it really doesn't do anything. You see?
Yep.
Now, just to be honest with you, he should have flashed on you. He would have gotten his E back if he crit, and you're just dead.
Wow, okay.
Like, that movement of yours just lost yourself lane to anyone that's, like, has slight brain as Tryndamere player. I have no idea why he doesn't chase you. Like, his E is up, even if he doesn't flash auto.
Right.
So he can do the E flash auto, or he can do the flash auto E, or whatever. And you have stun, sure, but you're going to die instantly. And you have the stun after he would have had combo.
Fine. So back then I should have just let the wave push to me.
If you let the wave receive in while building your Fury to 100, if he walks up, you just win. So he can't walk up.
Fine.
What you did was you gave him the all-in by wasting your Q on the wave, and then wasting your Fury on your Q instead of using it with W, so you can't win the all-in.
Right, okay.
So the only way to take the fight on Trynd is... I mean, it's normally wait for 100, or like... close to 100 at least.
Yeah, so when you auto, you get... Yeah, okay. Fine. He first, so I just... Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get a kill anyway, but it's like... This lane...
That shouldn't have even happened, yeah.
This shouldn't happen, because you already lost the lane. In, like, reality.
Yeah, no,
but
I agree.
We're going to take it from the state that you're ahead. So you're really far ahead right now. There's no reason you should lose this game with this much of a lead.
Okay. The tabbies buy, was that sign, right? I know, like, that basically makes him useless.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no complaint there. Let the wave come in while... It's fine to trade, but don't push too hard. Like, this was a bad Q.
Okay, I don't know why I did that.
You broke the freeze already. Because if you let it come in, he can't walk up. You get free damage on him, and then you deny him the ability to get to the wave. As it is, he might give you the tower dive. You're 6? No, you don't have 6 yet. You should build for 6 and then do the dive. Like, do stacking slow wave.
Yep.
That's like the theoretical correct play. You know what I mean by that, right? Stacking slow wave?
Just like, slow push until you have a big wave and dive him.
Yeah, okay.
Well, let
making
him
sure.
auto you, so he takes the creep aggro, then you just go under with ult and ignite. Before he's 6. So I can't do that when he's 6.
I mean, he's not going to be 6 before you, though, when you got ahead.
Yeah. I don't know. I should have just backed it, actually. No, look at this.
No, you're fine here. Just not... Okay, look. Even here, you win. Because look at the XP. Look at the XP.
Yeah, he's level 5.
You get 6 on your next wave. You have full Fury.
Yeah.
All you have to do is walk to threaten him. Don't actually go in. Deny him the minion, though. You don't have to do this.
Okay.
You just deny each minion. By walk up when he walks up and threaten Q. That's all you do. With full Fury, threaten Q, so you can rebuild your stack on this wave. And this wave, you would hard shove. And then with the hard shove, you hit 6, and then you all in. As it is, I'm assuming you guys kill him because you hit 6, and...
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah. No.
Okay, no, I don't. No. What was that? Oh, God. What was that? That was really bad. I think
your team just kills him, though, yeah.
Yeah. I think I went in because they pinged it. Even though I didn't think I could reach it, but fair. It's slow pushing. It's pushing back to me, I guess. But I didn't want to like let it. I felt like I.
You don't want to freeze, but you don't want to. You don't want to give up your ability to zone and pressure because you're deciding to push every wave. Like, that's how you let people free farm in top lane for no reason.
Okay.
The whole reason that lane bullies are lane bullies is because you can control the wave and deny so much. So here you need to build your Fury again. You messed up.
Yep.
It was cast. Kind of okay. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, as well.
He's just tilted at ending. Cool.
We have a massive gold. No, actually, no, we don't.
No, you don't. No.
Oh god.
You have a massive gold lead.
Yeah.
Your jungler has massive gold lead too. Your mid laner is up like a kill. Your bot lane though is down 3k roughly together.
Yeah. I tend not to question people's picks at champion select because.
No, I mean you never want to talk about.
Yeah.
So the logic is the best player has maybe a 90-95% win rate with whatever champion they pick.
Mm-hmm.
The best champion's win rate might be 53% globally, 54%.
Okay.
So, like, the influence of a champion on win rate is way lower than the influence of a player.
Right.
I mean, this is
I guess, how does he use it? Which is, I don't think
okay,
I think. Wait.
This E was, like, super troll.
What, my E? Or
yeah, your E.
What did I do here? I thought it would kill him, so I get a Triumph proc, and then I'll be able to back out, but I didn't.
No, but why didn't you E through him and then back through again onto Graves and stun Graves? I mean, I don't even think you should have stunned him there. I think you should have E'd through him and started autoing Graves. Like...
As in, like, E back, go into Graves, and just try and kill him? Oh yeah, he's like level 9, and I'm level 11. 12.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, if you E this way, and just, you know, W the Graves here. Get out of tower with it.
Galio couldn't come in because...
Yeah, and then if Braum autos once, I mean, he's going to get double stunned. Yeah. Even if Galio gets out, I think it's worth it. Because there's no threat on you then. Because the tower does insane damage at this point. Like, what, 597? Yeah. No, it does 300. Yeah, but still.
Oh, but Galio does die. I think I died.
Galio dies,
so
but Graves...
if I went on Graves, you're right. If I went on Graves, I would have probably got the triple. Because Galio was dead to rights anyway. Alright, okay. Yeah. I'll bear that in mind.
I mean, this was a mechanical mistake. It's not, like...
macro or anything.
Yeah, it's not something huge yet. Like, again, I don't think your problem is going to be lane. I think there's mistakes in lane, but I don't think they're being punished at your elo.
Yeah, I mean, this trend was...
Yeah.
It wasn't performing very well, I guess. But now there are cases where I do get punished for making stupid Renekton plays, but yeah, they're far and few between. That's not what's stopping me from winning, I guess that's the point, yeah.
Yeah, my point is that, I mean, the shutdown was something huge. Like, getting any shutdown when you're fed is, like, insanely bad. You hand over 750 gold with that, but...
Yeah, okay.
Then it's stuff like, this wave not being shoved in, if they catch the wave because you didn't shove it in... Let's see. Yeah, Jinx gets the wave. You get low from that Galio trade, you guys... What are we doing?
I believe it was trying to steal Dragon. With very little... top. Yeah, this is the point where it starts to get interesting. Because at this point, Tryndamere has just been buried. He's lost 2 towers, but he's still pressuring the lane pre because it's Tryndamere. And I'm like confused as to why I'm doing. Like, do I join this fight? Do I respond to Trynd?
Why don't you go in on Galio here when he goes on you?
But now...
Right here, look. When Galio goes on you, why don't you just ult and start autoing him?
Because I felt like he was baiting. Because I don't think I saw if the map says I did, but... Fine,
this is your vision right now. This is like your vision only. So you see Trynd fighting Vi.
Yep.
You see Galio. You don't see Brand. You don't know where this guy is, right?
Yeah, he could have been hiding at this point.
So he could be in this bush, maybe. You don't know. You see Jinx. So we know where Jinx is. We know where Graves is. We know where Trynd is. We know where Galio is. We don't know about Brand. Where can Brand be? Brand might be in this bush.
In the pixel brush. That's what I was thinking, because he was standing and baiting it, like, oh, go on me. Like, it was...
But if you just ult and start autoing, you don't use E. You save your E, and then you E when Brand casts spell. Is there anything they can do?
No. Well, Galio can follow up with VZ, but I guess if
I mean, Galio already used all of his CC, though, at this moment.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So, like, at this moment, after Galio wastes everything and you just let him walk away? Should you let him walk away, or should you just ult and auto him with W? Like, get your Fury, W, auto, get your full stacks, and then start walking in for the dragon.
At this point? What was his items at this point? Was it, like, just full armor? Because I know we were full AD. Yeah, he had, like, shit tons of armor. I guess, I was like, oh...
You're not going to lose this. He has no cooldowns.
Okay.
Like, there's no way you lose that.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. No, I should have just pummeled him, because I just took...
As it is, look. Like, he gets one shot pretty much by Kiana.
Yeah, that could have been me. Oh, God. Yeah, you're right.
And then, if you watch, Kiana goes in on them, and look how low. Like, she doesn't win this, obviously, but look at this guy's health. If you're in there with her, how likely do you think it is that Brand dies and probably you two can kill Graves? Because maybe Braum actually comes in then. Because look, Jinx is like trolling. What is Jinx doing? She's trying to come up into the fight because she was zoning Lucian, sure. But if she's zoning Lucian, that means they're fed Jinxes in the fight.
That is true.
So, like, you're trying to steal Dragon instead of winning the team fight.
Right. Which probably should have... Yep, okay. No, I should have... I guess in my mind, I was like, oh, there's no point trying to harass a Galio. He's, like, almost full armor. I was doing nothing. I guess I didn't...
Yeah. I mean, I understand that you're thinking, like, oh, I can't harass him. But it's also like, yeah, you can just kill him.
Yeah, because I've made plays like that before, where I've just been like, okay, guy out on the open, I'll just blow my crap on him, and I just never kill him, and I end up just having nothing for the team fight. That's usually what happens, but...
If he burns everything on you, though, he can't run. That's the whole point.
Okay, so it's just the fact that he blew all his cooldowns.
He blew his E and W both on you for some reason.
Guess he thought he could one-shot him, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So at this point, again, you're really fed. You should be going...
I bought the Ghost Blade because I figured I have a lot of gold. I feel like
Ghost Blade's not a problem, just... Jinx is here.
Okay, why am I using E like an idiot? Jesus. That's why I don't...
I mean, the real question I have is why are you top?
Okay, there you go. Alright, cool.
Why are you bot lane?
Why, okay. Actually, can you... So after the dragon fight...
After dragon fight, everyone recall, right? You go back.
Yep.
You come back, you walk down mid. See?
Yep.
So you push out top, this is fine.
Yep.
Why don't you go bot now? Look. Lucian. Like, yeah, Lucian kills one wave, right? Yep. Right here. You kill one wave.
Then he backs. Yeah, he backs. Should have just went bot.
You see Trin top, but this doesn't really matter. You should just walk down this way and push this wave. There's no objective here, so they're unlikely to send people, right?
Right, but Rift is up.
Rift is up, so Rift might be an objective, but here's the fundamental question you have to ask yourself. Can we win a 5v5 right now?
At this point...
You think you can? Yes or no?
I think yes. But then Jinx is really fed.
If Jinx dies, it's possible, but it's very risky. Can you win the split push?
Against Tryndamere, yes, 100%.
Can you kill both Tryndamere and Graves if Graves comes?
What was his level at this point? 10?
10. You're level 13.
Maybe. I'm gonna go with maybe. Because I got tabbies. That's the only reason why I'm saying maybe.
I think you can, personally. I think that, yeah, it sucks that they'll get Rift, but you'll take bot tower. And you know the value of Rift is less than the value of one tower. Like, Rift is strictly 2/3 of a tower. Maybe half. It depends.
Even the second one? I don't know if we took...
Yeah, the second Rift is a bit more than half a tower.
Okay, alright. So
like, if you can take a tower for Rift, like, you take this, they get Rift, this is even. If they lose the wave, though, and you take the tower, this is worth more than the Rift.
Interesting, okay. I didn't see it that way, okay. So I figured, if you take the Rift, you win a team fight, you could then take that 2 tower. Because there have been cases where that's happened, where we win like a 5v4 or something, or even a 4v4.
Rift can have a higher value, that's true, if it gets a second charge.
Yeah.
But usually it will not.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, maybe 20-30% of rifts will take more than one tower.
Okay.
They push mid, they push top. And think about this. At this point, if you were alive this whole time pushing bot, you'd probably be finishing this tower, right? And maybe you would have had to recall anyway. Maybe they wouldn't even push this far, though, because they would back to deal with you. Because most teams, when they see someone splitting, they don't just keep splitting. They actually usually answer with multiple people, being like, let's pick this guy. So what I normally see in this elo is if you start splitting, you'll get like 3 people trying to match you.
Okay.
Now, that's not always, it's not guaranteed, but it is something that I've noticed happen very frequently in any elo pretty much under Diamond. They send like stupid numbers of people to try to match.
Yeah. There are cases where like they just go on, they see me bot, or they see someone...
Yeah, and they hard engage, of course.
They hard engage, yeah.
It's going to happen sometimes, but...
Yeah. But that's still the right play to make, right? Even if they do get engaged on.
Yeah, and then, like, if you were to take both towers and force them into 4v4 with your team, 3v4, whatever, it's easier for your team to win. I mean, in this case, you guys take this fight and you win because they split up really hard. They have people mid and Vi gets ultimate onto Jinx.
Yep.
Because Galio's not here to peel. No one peels Jinx, right?
Yep.
No one peels Jinx, so Jinx dies. Without Jinx alive, they just lose. Is Graves W and Galio's WE are the 2 peel tool they have.
Yeah,
and for some reason, they're both wasted in mid lane. But you guys get the Baron. This is great. Okay. Now, all you need to worry about is that dragon.
Yes, that's all, but they get it anyway, so...
You can say they get it anyway, or you can say... Let's go back here. Why do you go top with the Baron? The Baron move speed? This is spawning?
Yep. And
you don't have
top.
TP.
And I should have ran bottom, damn it. Okay. Oh, I felt like, well, I wouldn't have known that, but I guess you could say, in hindsight, I wouldn't have made it in time, but then again, whatever.
No, but
like,
look, this is what I'm trying to show you. First, you stay on the Baron, right?
Yep.
You can't hit the Baron anymore. Start recalling. Start recalling. How many seconds do you use?
Okay. So at this point, I should have backed, not...
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We kill the wave. 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 seconds before the recall starts. And then you go top. With 4th dragon giving soul. You see what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah. No, this is exactly what I need to improve on. Yeah, so I didn't think at the time, they didn't need my damage, they didn't need me to be there. I should just backed and went bot and then probably harassed them off the dragon just to stall it. Then maybe my team could have came. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not saying that, I don't know. I'm just saying that you need to contest critical objectives and you need to split push when you're not contesting critical objective.
Fine.
So a critical objective is Dragon Soul. I don't care about these dragons, to be honest. I care a lot about this one. Dragon Soul is, like, absolutely broken if it's not Wind Dragon. But some champions with Wind Dragon even are broken. It depends.
Okay, I think...
What was this flash? You actually kill them both.
Okay, I felt like there, I used my entire rotation on brand. So in this point, I knew that these guys were flying Galio. I don't know why they were focusing him. I knew these 2 were split, so I'm like, cool, let me try and kill them before they even joined the fight.
There's 2 things here. 1, ultimate before you go in so you build Fury. But look, the reason you don't kill him, it's because of this. You don't have the R on before you go in. Then your flash is, like, really questionable.
Yeah,
you flash before he does anything, and you flash away. You can't go back in at this point.
Yeah, I can't go back in now. I think I tried to heal, and then...
Your team actually won this fight without you. Because I guess you Joan Jinx. Then you try to kill Brent.
Wow, why was I channeling? Wait, what? Oh, it's just Trinamir. Yeah, so like when we were doing all this, Trinamir was just having his way with our base, which is what annoyed me because it's like he had way more pressure than I did, and he just stuck to one lane, which what you mentioned was
I mean, mostly what he's doing is he's just pushing side lane, which is what you should have been doing most of the game. You can rotate, but you're rotating way too often for fight instead of using your pressure to split push.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much game at this point.
Pretty much you lost side lane pressure while stomping lane.
Okay.
And that's from trying to rotate to your team way too often.
Wait. No, I should be. Wait, whoa. I'm pretty sure I think. No, wait.
They don't finish quite yet. They finish in another Baron.
Oh, they get older, then it's more or less done. But yeah, I still feel like I could have won at this point, but I'm relying on them to throw, right? It's nothing.
You're relying on your teammates at this point.
Yeah.
Which I don't like because they have the better skill and comp.
Yeah,
I mean, you have a Lucian, they have a Jinx. So most of this game is honestly just it's grouping way too much. I mean, there's mechanics too.
Wait, really? You think it's grouping too much?
Grouping way too much, yeah.
Okay.
Like, see, way too much. You're grouping.
Massive lead.
You have this massive lead and you're not sidelining. You're not building a lead further. You take a 3-level lead on their jungle, right? You're up 3 levels on the jungle, 2 levels on the top lane. Where are we at 9 minutes later? You're now up 2 levels still. You're up 3 levels still. We're fine. Now where are we? We're up 1 level and we're down a level to Trent. You see this?
Yeah.
In the course of like 5 minutes, we went from up, 3 levels on the top laner?
Yep.
To, in the course of like 8 or 9 minutes. It went from up like 3 levels on the top laner to even level to down a level on their top laner.
And all he did was just...
all through solo XP. He didn't do anything fancy, he didn't do anything smart. He's not split pushing well, but he's at least doing it.
Right.
You're not using your lead, because the whole point of top lane is a split pusher. I mean, it's a split push. So, like, if you're in a winning split push matchup, use that. Force them to come to you and then rotate.
Right. So
have you ever seen, like, the... I don't know if you've ever seen people talk about this, but when you're in, like, this point of the game. After the Baron, let's say. Even after they get the Dragon Soul, whatever. Have you ever seen the pictures where, like, someone's like, okay, you have to split push bot lane, right? Yeah. But let's say you're split pushing bot, then you want to ward up here or ward up here, so you have the vision, so you know when they rotate. And once you get it to tower, instead of actually autoing the tower, let's say, you just rotate over, then you rotate back to bot again, then you rotate back to mid again, then you rotate back to bot again until you see a mistake.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much what you're supposed to do, and you're not doing.
Okay.
That is, like, 90% of your job as a split pusher in Renekton. It's not that you don't group, it's that you should take fights that you'll guarantee to win, and you guarantee to win them by having number advantage constantly. You have the number advantage constantly from not messing up the timing. You don't just give the wave to your tower and let the wave go and sit with your team.
Okay.
That's being lazy and it's being really inefficient.
Right.